Hello, everybody. Saturday night. Appears to be February 26th, 1 week after my birthday. I called a couple guys tonight and I said, "Hey guys, y'all care if Darren Gregg makes another video tonight?" That's a joke. Uh, but I did have a few people say, "Darren, you ain't done a video for a while. Will you do another one?" I said, "Well, sure, I will." So tonight, I'm going to shoot another video out there for everybody. It's been taken on February 26th, 2022, in the good old state of Kentucky. I don't even know what time it is. Let me see what time it is so everybody will know what time it is. It's about 10:30. I don't know how long it'll be. Might be 2 minutes, might be 12 minutes, might be 30 minutes. I don't know. But I'll make it short and sweet so everybody can get to bed and get up and go to church in the morning. I do need to put my hat on because everybody should wear a hat once in a while. And this hat is to celebrate the Lady Cats of Pendleton County for being runner-up in the district tournament, and will proceed back to Nicholas County for the region as a runner-up team playing in the region. So hats off to the Lady Cats. So I'll wear this during this video. I hope you like it, girls. We're rooting for you. Even though you're runner-up, we're still rooting for you. I've been watching the news. What do I want to talk about? What I want to talk about, I decided to Google something here, and I've got me some notes here. And I was sitting and thinking about the Great Depression back in the 1930s, I believe it was. A lot of us wasn't even thought of back then. But over across the big pond, they're having what they call bank runs. If you don't know what a bank run is, might ought to find out. So, the bank runs that caused the Great Depression. And I jotted this down. Bank panics began in the southern United States. Imagine that. In November 1930, 1 year after the stock market crashed, triggered by the collapse of a string of banks in Tennessee and Kentucky, which brought down their correspondent networks. For the younger generation that's not allowed to be taught history, I'm going to give you a little bit of history. A lot of what caused the Great Depression was everybody went to the bank and took their money out. Well, guess what they're doing over across the big pond? They're having bank runs. These people are lined up out the doors trying to get their money out of the bank. Am I telling you to keep your money in the bank or take it out? I don't really care what you do. That's your business. What I do is my business. Probably one day we'll be starting a fire with paper money because it's not worth nothing now. But everybody thinks it is. Gold and silver's where it's at. I can't afford gold, so if I do buy anything, I might buy silver once in a while, but that's up to whoever wants to do whatever. But that's what caused the Great Depression. One of the reasons it caused the Great Depression. And there might be more to it, and probably more than I can talk about here that actually caused it. But, when there's a Great Depression of that, the population of the United States during the Depression Man, there is tons of people, tons more people in the United States now than there was back in the Great Depression of the 1930s. And, there's a lot of people out there don't know how to grow a tomato plant. So, I seen an article the other day. I don't know how to say this really, but the person's pretty stupid. Said they didn't care about truck drivers. They didn't care about farmers. So if they needed food, they would just go to the grocery store. That's the mentality of some really stupid people. Let's talk about stupid people. You want to? No. Everybody probably thinks I'm stupid. But maybe I'm not. I know how to grow a tomato plant and an ear of corn and green beans and watermelon and mushmelon, taters. I know how to grow all that stuff. Do you? Most people around here know how to. But I watched another article the other day with a family of two. Two people, adults. This is not counting, well, it might have been counting meat also. But the thing was, they figured out how many jars, quart jars, it took to feed a family of two for 1 year. Let me get my pee back down there where everybody can see it. Duncan County. 1,100. 1,100 jars of canned food, whether it be in a tin can or jars that you can yourself. Over 1,100 for two people, two adults. That's a lot of jars of food, folks. And I just about bet there ain't but maybe a few people. There's a couple people I know that do a lot of canning. There's not very many people I would say have 1,100 jars of canned food, whether it be in tin cans or mason jars or whatever. So these people over there, and I'm talking about Ukraine. I don't know enough to, other than what I hear on the news, but them people are being evacuated and put in underground. They're coming to your door and saying, you got to go now. All right? If somebody comes to your door tonight and says, you got to go, the Blue Hats is coming over the hill, what are you going to get? What are you going to grab? What are you going to take with you? Naturally, your kids or grandkids or whatever, you're going to tuck tail and run. But when you get to where you're going, if there ain't no food and water there, what are you going to do? Die a slow death or get shot by a bullet? I'll take the bullet, probably. There'd probably be nothing worse than starving or, not being able to have water. And I don't know. I feel so sorry for them people over there, and I pray that something good for them happens out of this. The video might not make a lot of sense. I don't know. But I don't know what else to talk about because this is all that's going on in the country right now. Everybody's talking about it. The Verbasa bug, it must have flew the coop, I guess. I don't know. Because you don't hear a whole lot about that now. So sounds like everybody's moving on to something bigger and better. Get your books in order, folks. He's coming in the blink of an eye. We'll not know the hour. We'll not know the date. It's just going to happen. If you ain't got your books in order, don't know what to tell you. It's been 9 minutes and 45 seconds. So I'm going to end it right there. Go Lady Cats. Wish you the best of luck in your next game, and do my best to be there to cheer you on. Y'all have a good night. And subscribe if you want. But I do appreciate you watching. I do appreciate the feedback that friends and neighbors have given me for doing little things like this. It might not mean nothing to some people, but some people apparently it does. So, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the flip side.